Like an extra large?
Great, you can piece it together. Okay, moving on, we changed the item B for the city manager. You want to give an update about the
Yeah.
storm?
Just kind of give everybody sort of a common basis of knowledge where we are right now. If you haven't heard, there's a hurricane coming, and it keeps dodging back and forth. This is a really serious issue. It's something we need to really be paying attention to. And I know that everyone in this city and your city organization, which is responsible for a lot of activities to get us through this period of time, has been active. And Mayor, you've been in on some of the meetings today. We've been having our call-in calls with the Palm Beach County Emergency Operations Center. Governor Scott's been on the phone directly two times with Jack, and I sat in on one of those meetings about the electric utility specific. So there's a lot of meetings, discussions, and preparations that are going on and have been going on behind the scenes. And I just wanted to let everyone know that we're very much plugged in, and we're coordinating with the county and the state, and we're keeping up with everything we need to be doing to make sure that the city gets through this period. I want to encourage everybody, if you haven't started, getting your things together, there's things on the web that tells you checklists and things you need to take care of. Evacuation information, shelter information, those things are available. We have sent out a newsletter that has those links. If you don't have that newsletter coming to you as an email, let me know and we'll get you on the mail list. We closed the pier today. If you'll recall, the new pier, which was destroyed in the previous storms, it has panels that get taken off so that the wave energy can go through the pier without damaging and lifting it up. So that was done today. Our Community Sustainability Office, which encompasses building, code enforcement, and the other activities, will be closing tomorrow. They have to be out in the field making sure that construction sites and all those different activities that fall under their purview are cleaned up and ready for wind and the storm event. So the business office won't be open after 11:30. If you have something over there, get by in the morning, please. The Electric Utility Advisory Board meeting on Wednesday night has been canceled, will be rescheduled. The Planning and Zoning meeting was also moved. That's tomorrow night as well. It's going to be rescheduled to the 19th of October. The City Commission workshop that we had at the casino regarding the casino building Thursday night, while it may be a good time to see the doors leak, it's not something we are going to be doing because we're...
Point of order.
We actually thought of that as an issue, but it's been canceled, and we will have to reschedule that because of the dangers of being on the beach at that period of time. Evening on the Avenues has been canceled as well. Garbage, trash, and vegetation pickup, we do not pick up during this storm event. We do not have scheduled pickups tomorrow, normally. If you do not put stuff out, it is not good to do. And if we see anybody with stuff out, we will cite you heavily, as full as, to the extent of the law as we can. So you should have already done those preparations. We've done amnesty days for people to put their vegetation out. I don't know why people have the urge to go out and start cutting trees down right before a hurricane, but they do. So please don't do that. Please don't put things out at the curb. Take all your loose items, your furniture, all the things, get them inside, get them tied down if you can't get them inside. Do not want stuff to be airborne. Patio furniture, metal furniture. We talk about Mylar balloons getting in the power lines. Jack hates those things because they fly around and you don't want them in the power lines, do you, Jack? Much less becoming missiles. So those are some of the things that are currently underway. We are monitoring what the county is doing as far as closure of their offices. They haven't announced yet that they're closing. While the school district has made some announcements about Thursday and Friday, we're waiting and taking our lead from what they're going to do. They may make that announcement tonight, but I'm not going to make that call until I hear from them. And that may necessitate a closing on Thursday and or Friday. Remember, we have a holiday, Columbus Day, which is Monday. So if we are closed during that recovery period, we won't be open on Monday. We may have staff here doing things if it's a recovery period. We also have the October 11th, Tuesday at 2 p.m. a scheduled ribbon cutting for the solar array up on the landfill. Currently, that is still scheduled and on. We will make a call if it appears there's a problem with that. But currently, that's still on schedule. And we'll keep you up to date from there. So I wanted to give you that. Encourage everybody, take this seriously. Wind-driven wind issues, water issues, these are all serious. Listen to the media outlets. If there's an evacuation notice, get out. Go ahead and make your plans now. Beat the crowd. And we'll get through this. We'll do the best we can. My staff, I can't thank them enough. When I first got here 4.5 years ago, the plan was very old, and I think it was from 2007. It referenced the Lake Worth Police Department, Lake Worth Fire Department, and had about 600 employees. My staff, over the years, has written a really good emergency management plan. We've been exercising. We even had an exercise earlier this year. We are so much better prepared for you than since I've been here before, I would say. So we're going to be here for you. We're here to serve the citizens and to do the best job possible. So with that, I'll turn it back over to you, Mayor. Thank you.
I just wanted to also say, just because it pertains to a lot of times as commissioners, we get questions from the public. One of the things that you'll notice difference is going to be a whole phone bank of people in the event of a power outage. There'll be an entire phone bank of people answering live phones and putting people, yes, if they're inundated with calls, you will have to hold, but there will be live people there to answer the phones. And
some of the people you saw here tonight will be in systems operation. So the number that is for systems ops that most everybody knows, and if you don't, here it is, it's 586-1695 or 1-887-586-4480. And if it's a water, sewer, electric utility issue, that is the right number. If there is some other issue that involves public services or some other activity, it is also the right number. You will be routed to the other departments through that line. Do not call the city manager's office. Do not call the mayor's office. Do not call code enforcement office. You will get voicemails directing you to this number. We're going to have one emergency number, set of numbers for everything dealing with the city, which should reduce a lot of the confusion.
And then
Could you
also
repeat that phone number, please?
586-1695.
Thank you.
And then also in addition to that, one other thing that we encountered in the meeting today was, what we went through the last time around with our big flurry of storms that we had, Francis, Jean, Wilma, and whatnot, and also our FEMA fiasco that we had too. It was also staff brought new forms to the attention of every single department. Fill out forms for loads and drop-offs of debris. Those were some of the things that were contentious and screwy, but 4 million reasons, exactly. So that was distributed to all the departments, the proper forms for FEMA, the way things and items have to be checked in and out. I know we all got an introduction to that in our own dealings with FEMA over the last few years, and they're trying to retrieve money back. So we'll make sure from the start out that all the forms have been distributed. The finance department is on top of it. All the departments have received it, and we're in good shape there too. So that did a very good job, and I'm very proud of the staff, and good job, Mike.
Thank you, Mayor.
All right, moving on to commission liaison reports and comments. I'll bypass